welcome to the Lotus Fire Show. My name is Pirates Madness, and we are live once again today, a little late with Potionomics. We're day 32. We've got a mummy to destroy, and we've got a deer person to wow. So, with less than any ado, I'm going to try and get myself in a good situation here, and we can start our day. So, let's see here. Custom orders, please. One fire tonic and one ice tonic. We've got nothing brewing. It has been decided that we do need bigger stuff. What rank do we need it to be? I forget because it's been a while. Superior fire tonic. Now, if I go to see only my potions, I happen to have 3 superior fire tonics. I need 3 ice tonics. So that is what we will be putting some of our equipment to. Both of these are maximally upgraded. Not bad. Let's see if we can make that ice tonic. I think we've been making ice tonics by accident non-stop. So, blue and red. Blue and red. It's yellow. Red. Do I got any bigger red? How rich am I? 413? Not so rich. Yellow. Blue. Blue's good. It's like not bad, but that's 30. 48, 16. So I just need like a butt ton of like... It's common? Okay. Still just basic, but... Can we go back? Okay. Greater, we're getting there, we're getting there. We're not getting there, actually. I need grand. Need bigger than grand. I got something that gives me a bunch of blue and like... I got something that gives me both, actually? Alright. We've only got one spot left, so... Got a lot of red here. Let's see if we can... That was my last one, huh? Okay. We're so close, but we're also in the dangers of like... Okay, what if I... Empty it out. Put in the Lamia scales. We're already up to greater. Right, now we got 3 more slots. Oh, and it's just stable enough to make it maybe worth it, so... It has a chance. I also don't have fuel though, do I? Oof. That's not the greatest, but I'm totally gonna go for it. I'll take the whole day, which is a genius idea, I promise. Now let's fix my hair. Oh, I just got out of the shower, folks, that's why I'm a little late. Okay, let's see our garden here. He likes red stuff. Well, this was really good though. What did it do? I don't want to get rid of that actually. Okay, sure. Now the next potion we need to make. We need... Is that a vision enhancer? No. Silence cure. I need green, yellow, purple. Green, yellow, purple. I'm not like actively equipped for that, so it's gonna be a little complicated to do. Purple being the hardest color to actually get my dang hands on right now. I just need purple. I don't have anything that does it. Need grand or superior? I do wish we could like sort by Magemin. Well, that's good. Okay, good. Now I just need green. I know I have something that just gives green, right? Grand. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Dun, 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 dun. I think I'm out of those. No, no, we're not. Hey, good stuff. Okay, can I get... what was it? This thing? We need to make a really balanced one in order to try and get the one we need on this particular cauldron. That is to be remembered. Let's see, we need a little bit of... It needs to be twice as much as everything else, so about 100, 224. But I can't add more than 30, so... Let's see if we can find a middling green yield. That's about right. Superior. It'll take 12 freaking... Do I have any space left too? Nah, there's nothing there. Okay. I don't think anything gives just 2. Well. Okay, so that's gonna take forever. But at the very least we could try and upsell it. So now... we try to sell this stuff. Definitely gonna do that. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. There's no reason not to. opening can only be played to start transaction. Just press plus ability. Is it worth? I don't think so. I'm no guinea pig, fair enough. Okay, deep connection. Naturally, you can't play those because if you try to play them by themselves, you lose. Let's see if we can get a closer. There is no closer here. Close it in. RV5. It's a decent amount of money. It's not the greatest, but needs to have all these tastes. Yikes. Ferocity of the squirrel. Okay, so if I do pump, no, some of these, like, I'd have to play everything, so. Alright. Because of ferocity of the squirrel, there is a bonus, a reason to be playing everything in our hands anyway. We're not losing out on it, so that's pretty good. Just get, I know the dog's in the shot, I'd like to just get this a little higher, you know. Ooh. That's all she needed. Good stuff. Busy hero, nice. It's Pesky from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Pesky. Another pixie is gruesomely devoured. I honestly, they're so... No, you're not gonna get me through pixies. It's 3 pages per turn now. Halfway there. Cool. Good Sylvia just stressing. Could do, no, that's 3, so we'll do shock factor. See if it buffs you, and then we'll just close the deal. We don't have a choice. Gotta run, but thanks. Muktuk! I don't have a stress card in my hand, so that's good. You want the superior fire potion, it makes sense, my blacksmith friend. I have faith in you, of course. Usually you don't want to play that first, right? So. Yeah. Would be sabotage to deny me this potion. Sir, I would never dare sabotage you or your art. 2. You have to close the deal, my friend. Friendly hero. Give me all the stuff I can't make. Don't worry about it. Lol. The soup kitchen, of course. You know, when you tell me that while we're trying to negotiate, it just sounds kind of sus. Again, just playing Ferocity of the Squirrel does not sound like a bad move, and then we just boost your patience a little bit. There we go. Good stuff. Does it? I don't think it stacks. No, that was the seed. Right. Enthusiasm. Keep your guard up. Sleight of hand. Wham bam, thank you, man. Man. Do. They should be down to 2. So it's 7 each? Yeah. Alright, the whole point of that was to check what I needed to make. Tolerance potion, silence cure, and insight enhancer. Tolerance potion, silence cure, insight enhancer. Starting with silence cure, which I think we're making now. Tolerance potion, insight enhancer. Start with Muktuk. Maybe we can buy another upgrade or a better cauldron. Fight Sylvia to his sled, where he set out a variety of tools. They decide to make a dagger together, which is less complicated than a larger item, but will still be easy for Muktuk to sell. The sled is hot, but Sylvia finds the heat helps her concentrate. She's used to working above a boiling cauldron, and this isn't so different. As with potions, crafting a weapon involves precision, patience, and single-minded focus. Sylvia has these skills in spades. A natural at the anvil. If you ever tire of potions, there is a place for you at my forge. Let us go see our adventurer friends, just in case they have actually... Okay, so you did go adventuring. Not bad. Where did I send you? Ah, underwater, of course. You say you... I think you got to the end. The Storm Plains or the Sulfuric Falls? It was something underwater. I don't have any mana boost though, so you'll only be able to fight those 3 anyway. Won't do it. That's where I sent it. Okay. Is that worth doing? Yeah. 3. Okay, you. Go ahead. I would love to give you a mana potion. I don't have any. So let's go see if we actually conscripted the other ones. Could have done better, could have done worse. So we had... No. Not bad, my guy, but definitely not the best. I don't have any sort of mana for you, so... Push. Hang on. Have fun. Okay, Zid, did I send you? Oh, I think it sounds like Zid won. Zid has a lot of MP, so I could send her on like longer trips. 5, 7. You wouldn't get that far. Okay, we're gonna not send Zid. I need HP to actually be able to, you know. How would you like? Oh, okay, no rocks. Keep your chin up. I'm planning on it. Yeah, we got a ton of this. Wow. I could get you that last thing. I just don't care about it. Get you like this. And you're okay about it. Fair enough. Insight enhancer, silence cure, red, green, and purple. Always with the purple. Is it a shadow tonic? No. Tolerance potion. Yeah, we need loads of purple. The most annoying color to get in this game so far, right? That's like a butt ton of stuff, and I really should just not leave it lying. Okay. Lamia shed scales are actually really good. What else was good was the this thing. That's really good too. Some green. Not some green. Some purple. Purple good. I don't have anything that just adds purple, which is kind of where my issue stands. You have no purple, but I kind of want to buy you anyway. I feel like I'm dragging my mouse. We're gonna call it there. Broke, so that's not gonna do anything. Oh, no one wanted the thunder potion. Whoopsie. What's our brews looking like? I didn't get any fuel at Saffron's. By the time we're done selling the next day, the brews are going to be ready. I'm sure you do. I'm too broke for that though. Here, have a square. Really shouldn't have. Fair. Seems like most people don't like the squid. We spent money more than we made. That's fine. Too cool for school. Well, I think that we should sell. Yeah, it's the morning, it's fine. I feel you. 17. Here, have some more patience. But it's not worth that, he says straight up. You know what? That's kind of rude. I'm about to destroy you. How's that for not worth it? It's worth this. Maybe more. The move. Hey. Yeah. I take all the requests and I never fool them in. Don't worry about it. There's no downside to accepting all the requests. So. I have reservations. You're not serious. Ferocity of this world. Okay, don't have that. But I need to close the deal. That was a bit of a mistake. It's fine. I'm getting money anyway, so. Service garçon. Can we get a discount or what? put poor Pepper to sleep. Don't shove off, not yet. Ooh. Very good. Man, I love new stuff. Yeah, there is magic. It's a thing. The shield's gonna be useful, and playing cards wins. So. It's just that my life is on the line here. Yeah. You can do your grandstanding nonsense. Leave. Enthusiasm. Maybe we'll get a closer. I can win you over. There's indeed a closer. Nothing that's worth less than 2. Not the price I would have sold it for at maximum, but we're still making money. Get a story out of this. Sad. 6 nice. We weren't gonna be doing much here. We almost doubled the value. No one wants the Thunder Potion. Okay, let's check our brews. Nice! Perfect. Okay. Now we did get a new cauldron. Alright, that was 12. So we're gonna replace the Angel Cauldron, the Celestial Cauldron, with the new one, the Dragon Cauldron. Because Dragon Cauldron equals English. We can also fulfill the custom order. Tonic number 2. I'm gonna do a tolerance potion. Blue and purple. I dare say I did purchase something that gives me exactly that. No. Yes. But there's that red stuff that's in the way. I actually can't fit that in there. Okay, fair enough. We can fit something. We just need to get to 3 stars, so let's try and fit something else in. Chance of Frozen losing a star on. I need more blue. So remove this. Blue. Right? Okay. 1 more should do it. No problem. Fantastic. So that's a free... I didn't get any fuel. But it's fine, because this is an automatic... It's automatically the level we need it at. So it's pretty much a guaranteed victory based on our negotiation tactics. Okay, good. Good. Now, we've got 2 time units to waste. Our garden should be done. I want to hand in a custom order. Yes. We need... Why is it... Oh, it's the... Okay. Oh, I'm putting them in the wrong box. Foolish me. Oh, wow, that's actually a really good one, too. Sent for delivery. Good. Okay. So we're brewing in both. Good. Arrange potions, I suppose. Do it like so. I would like to go traveling. We're doing really good progress. And we can actually immediately rank up. So I'd like to buy some fuel, Saffron, if you don't mind. I don't really need all these cauldrons. It's good you're here. Those chill vibes. Very good for the... So did you get the resistance tonics? I did, thank you. I wasn't sure what to use them for. Here, follow my lead. Sylvia takes one of the potions in her hand. She waits until Saffron holds the other. Sylvia unstoppers the bottle. She breathes deeply of the potion's vapors. She dumps its contents out upon the grass. I don't think I understand. It's sort of a symbolic gesture. Let me explain. As you probably know, tonics are popular with heroes because of the protection they can provide against monsters and environmental hazards. Oh, we get to actually get the thought process. I like this. They're only useful under specific circumstances. Being fireproof won't help if you're struck by lightning, for example. I'm with you so far. Well, the way I see it, guarding yourself against heartbreak is sort of similar. A person can keep their guard up, can try to shield herself from ever feeling lost, but that only leaves you vulnerable to isolation, loneliness, which, if you think about it, is just heartbreak by another name. Well, how about that? Here I've been lecturing you on the importance of mindfulness, and you go and show me just how attentive and thoughtful a person can be. I'd say the student has surpassed the teacher and then some. So then, should I... Go ahead. Uncork the bottle, then take a moment to engage your senses. You might catch notes of cedar or cherries, or that slime that grows between a newt's toes. And whenever you're ready, show the world you're ready to live dangerously. Saffron contemplates the potion's aroma for a long moment. Then with a girlish giggle, she turns the bottle upside down. You went for it! I was afraid you'd think it was too wasteful. Wasteful? I'm pretty sure I just made this particular patch of grass frost resistant. Besides, a moment shared with you could never be considered wasteful. Aww. Should have realized from the start, the walls I'd put up, they never stood a chance against you. I'm a wrecking ball, baby! Should have known to break down I have been known to break down barriers, and also wine glasses. I got big hands. And a big heart. And it's in that spirit of big-heartedness that I like to show something to you. It's a photoglyph of my adventure party. I've been carrying it around with me for 20 years now, and she hasn't shown anyone? All that time I never showed it. There it is. Could hardly look at it myself, but I'm ready to look at it again, and I'd like to share it with you. Holds up the photo so that Sylvia can see it. Despite its age, its edges are sharp. It's been well cared for. So they had a dog. Is this like a walrus? One kitten? There's Saffron. Looking very much... Looking very younger. Very, very, very younger. Sylvia's eyes immediately land on the image of Saffron, then her gaze drifts over the other unfamiliar faces. There they are, just as I remember them. Lore Master Loran with his tusks in a book. Water! Sugar the scallywag, mugging for the camera. Sugar? Sugar? I thought we heard about Sugar somewhere else. Look at Shaylee's eyes. You see that fierceness? She was our leader, our healer, but she fought as hard as any of us. Wham! I think that this is Shaylee, but that's eyes that she said, so maybe not. There's Silky, the Swordmaster, our four-armed father figure. He thought only of keeping us safe. Oh. Oh. Wish I could have known them. I wish so too. But maybe in a way, you could still get to know them. Through me. I'll share their stories. It's better than locking them away. Might hurt sometimes, but I know now that I don't have to be alone with that hurt. You don't. I'm here for you. It means more than I can say. I adore you, Sylvia, and if I'm ever strong, it's because my adoration has made me strong. I adore you too. You know the word love is right there. I know, isn't that glorious? I know how you feel because you show me every day. Promise to be honest going forward. Honest about my feelings on good days and bad ones. She hasn't been dishonest. She's been healthy. Even when I'm feeling vulnerable, I won't ever try to push you away. Good. I'd much rather you pull me close. Oh, there's an idea. You know, I haven't had a proper makeout session in... Saffron! Really? We have a lot of time to make up for. Do you think I'll be very rusty? Nah, it's like riding a broom. Is that an innuendo? And I've got a feeling you're a natural. Oh, dude, they animated it in 3D! Discard all stress cards from your hands. Effects do not trigger. Decrease stress by 5 for each card discarded. Good for the long run. Not... Reach the match relationship with Saffron. Good. Time to get some water. I was so ding dang thirsty, I drank it off camera. But that's not the point now, is it? Man, this music's way too chill. Okay, cool. So we can't upgrade Saffron anymore, which means now we no longer want anything. That's not true. I'm kidding. Go in peace. Okay, what you got for me? I would like to shop for. There's purple everywhere. We're just making that, and it's a guaranteed. So we're gonna go for number 3. Green, red, and purple. Actually, that's perfect. Wow. Why this really weird phallic looking mushroom? I'm down. Green, red, and purple. Hey, abyss levers. Red needs to be just a little shot above. So if we need to add like, what's our cash money looking like now? I know we got some red and some purple. Okay, I can do that. We used all of that in the last brew, so. Let's give you something weird. Oh wait, I think I got some weird stuff too. Do I got anything new? No, just this weird. Okay, you know what? Eat the crystal. I don't want it anymore, but like it keeps telling me to feed it to you, so. Enjoy, Quinn. You like bugs, right? You really do like bugs. Okay, good. I'm broke, so I can't do any of that. Let's go see Corsac and Mint. Yes, well, that's what happens when I don't have MP potions or HP potions, unfortunately. But you do get a little bit of leveling every now and then, right? I'm broke, actually. I can only send you, like, the one place. And I have no potions, so you suck it up. We're not going anywhere, Mint. But you know what we could do? You could have a very nice diamond. Cool. I don't know if it was really very nice, but it was nice, I think, maybe. Hopefully. No, 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 no. Is this thing not straight anymore? I'm gonna lose my mind. Good job, Corsac. I could go for a quest right now. You know what we could also go for? Have a gift. You like plants and stuff, right? Yeah, he really likes plants. Well, no, would you look at that? Oh, wow, rank up. Let's go. Step outside. I think I'm on rank 2 with him now. Or 3. I don't remember how they count it. But... Sorry to chase you away, but I'm about to head down to the beach. Can I join you? I mean, you can. I'll be marking turtle nests to keep them from getting trampled. Not what most people would call a good time. Are you kidding? Compared to facing another onslaught of demanding customers, it sounds like a dream vacation. Come on, show me what you get up to in your spare time. He doesn't seem too gung-ho about it. This is the spot. Thanks for navigating a path down the slope. Your footing's a lot surer than mine. Just take some practice, and decent boots. Having the right gear is always essential. Gotta be prepared for anything. Be prepared! Increases shield gain by 50%, and then reduces stress received from all sources by 50%. Okay. That's neat. That's doubly true when you're dealing with customers. Ain't that the truth? Now, let's get started here. I got everything we need. Corsac pulls a bundle of brightly colored flags from a satchel. Steps nimbly to a loose pile of sand and plants a flag in the ground. See it? That's a nest. Sea turtles lay their eggs in the sand where they're vulnerable to careless footfalls and errant volleyballs. Not on my watch. We gotta let people know where the nests are. Yes! Save the turtles! Let's do it. Enthusiasm's good, but don't get too close to any of the mothers. They have powerful flippers and they know how to use them. That's why this particular species is known as the slapping turtle. I thought that was like a real thing for a hot sec. Noted, I'll keep my distance. Sylvia steps carefully as she follows Corsac along the beach. He plants 2 more flags before stopping to consider a pair of beachgoers lounging nearby on their towels. These women appear to have depleted their stamina. Despite all the talk of being prepared, I'm fresh out of restorative potions. I may need to carry them to safety. Corsac, don't you dare, they're just enjoying themselves. Lying prone on the ground? I'd be worried about aerial predators. Maybe that's just me. It's just you. I suppose my time in the wild left me extra vigilant. Tell me more. Have you really spent that much time out in nature? I have. Tell me more. Were you raised by wolves? Nothing like that. Although I did learn a fair bit from wombats. Tell me more. So tell me about it. Well, if you're gonna be insistent. My folks were nomadic. Belonged to a clan of a few dozen souls. Rarely stayed in one place for long. Moved with the weather. Followed the food. Never left a permanent mark on the land. Never took more than the land could spare. Truth be told, even among my family, I was an outlier. How so? Little ways at first. When the others would gather around the fire at night, I'd offer to stand and watch, sort of set myself apart. Soon started feeling more kinship for the animals and the people. Even let a few animals get away while on the hunt. Meals we could sorely afford to miss. One day I was set to scout ahead, and I just sort of left. Kept going? Wow, okay. Always meant to stop and set down roots somewhere, at least for a little while. Never really got around to doing it. You're back at civilization now. You can afford to let your guard down a little. Although, come to think of it, I've never really seen you relax. He is very much anxiety. Maybe someone should show him Saffron. Too much to do. Wouldn't know where to begin. How about a massage? I could work out some of that tension. Look at his freaking face. Being touched generally makes me feel more tense, not less. Although you do look to have powerful hands. Thanks. Take it from me, you gotta find ways to relax, or the stress of the city will eat you alive. In a place like this, you can only go so far in your knowledge of sandworms and squirrels and slapping turtles. Slapping turtles. What? Sylvia, I would never slap a turtle. Sorry, just some naturalists here. Oh. Oh, I'm glad he told me it was a joke, because I thought he was dense for a hot sec. I mean, he is, but... I hear what you're saying, and I'll ponder it. Oh, my hair. But in my heart, I know I'm not the type to be idle. I can appreciate the sea air and the feeling of sand beneath my feet, but I can help out these turtles at the same time. My guy said I left the tribe to become sedentary, and then became... advanced nomadic. I can respect it. Fair enough. It's definitely a nice break from my shop, just like I hoped. And hey, maybe we'll get lucky and see some of the eggs hatch while we're here. Oh, I wouldn't wish for that. Babies are vicious little beasts, and they go right for your weak points. Believe me when I say you do not want to get turtle tapped. And the beach is ruined for me, thanks. I kind of want to get turtle tapped. Tap me, turtles. Do it, coward. step on me. Do it, coward. Take care. He's so awkward. I kind of love him. Want to check out my new offerings? Why did you phrase it like that? I'm suspicious. Let's rank them up too. What's up? the glasses. Not the internet. Tell me more about yourself. I'm curious. Oh, sure. I have a copy of my CV that you can take with you. No, it lists everything. Degrees, internships. Luna. No. Basically starts at kindergarten and keeps going. That's good information to have. If we're going to be in business together. I know, right? You get it. I'm also curious about you as a person. Oh, that's her leg. Okay. What's your story? Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, where to begin? Well, are you new to town? Oh, yes. I've only been here for a few months. Been working for a big marketing firm on the mainland, and I was really good at it. But I wanted to branch out and do my own thing. Spread my wings a little. You know, and there's no better place for that than Rafta. I don't have to tell you that, though, do I? We're both here to find success on our own terms. No, I'm here because Yeah, that actually. I confess I know quite a bit about you. I do my homework on potential clients, you see. The anime glass shine, of course. One must have it. Ooh, my very own stock. Learn anything interesting? Oh, did you figure out where I left my sandwich store punch card? No, but feel free to keep me posted on that. I'm rooting for you. I only did some light digging. It's good business sense to know who I'm going to be working with, but more than that, I think of marketing at its best as a tool for elevating worthy people and ideas. It might not be the most lucrative or stable client I could pursue. Hard to argue with that. But you have so much potential for success, Sylvia. You've got skill and ambition, and from what I can tell, you like what you do. If I can help give you a boost towards success, then I feel like I'm using my own talents for good, and maybe even having a positive impact on your life. That's refreshingly big-hearted. Oh, don't be fooled. I can be a total mercenary when I need to be. With the anime. The glasses showing. But I'll work hard for you, Sylvia. If you'll let me, I'll even give you more pointers in the case they're helpful, for instance. As a young business owners, we have stressful lives, but keep in mind, stress doesn't have to be a bad thing. You don't have to let the anxiety of the job sweep you away. You can lean into it and ride it like a wave instead. Lean into it! Raise interest by 3 for every 5 points of current stress level. An interesting prospect. The opposite of what Saffron has us do. Positive spin on stress. I like that. Helping people see things in a new light is all part of the job. And I'm good at what I do. I mean, just look at that CV, Sylvia. It's a thing of beauty. I will look at your resume if you stop hounding me about it. What can I do for you, Sylvia? What do you got for marketing, my friend? Let's make a plan. A marketing plan. Ah, no, I'm broke. Actually, I feel like I could profit from that, but I don't care enough. Like, I don't know how else to put it. I just don't. Okay, my cursor just showed up. I've got enough crap, thanks, Quinn says. No, you. How about we go see Baptiste? The quest was a success. Here are the spoils. You call this a success? Whoa, that's why are all the mushrooms so good? Holy cow. What the heck did you feed your adventurers? Okay, he likes... Baptiste likes the tentacle stuff. Gotcha, noted. No, that's not what I'm trying to give you, actually. I'm trying to feed you. I'm trying to feed you! Eat the bugs. Quit complaining. Like, none of these give purple, but that's a lot of Magimin. Not that I need to worry about that anymore. Next day. Are we gonna get a cutscene? Are we gonna get hounded by the mummy again? I've learned a troubling bit of news. It seems Anubia has a unique magical talent. She can create duplicates of herself. They're a little better than drones. They completely lack her, winning personality. But they're apparently smart enough to deliver her potions all over town. I've seen them shambling to and fro, and every one I saw represents a sale you didn't make. How long before we start losing our customer to the siren call of same-day delivery? Amazon?! There's only one thing to do, Oswald. You must become my delivery boy. I take offense at every word in that sentence. Good. Would you do it for a raise? You know you've never paid me. Not a coin. You know that, right? It's no wonder with that attitude. I know she's screwing with him, but come on, Sylvia. Okay, so I'm guessing it's the next day that we're gonna get boned by whatever it is. What do we got in the bruised key? Bruskeki? Brusakasi. 11 days. Wow. Cool, cool, cool. Very nice. Good brew! Yes. Hello. Let's change that thing right there so we can get rid of it. Right, so put in the Celestial Cauldron. Kablooey. Now, knowing that the Dragon Cauldron pretty much only basically on the dot gave me this, I'm not sure how good the Celestial Cauldron will be. Man, we need to be above 500 to get an automatic 3-star. The next one I wanted was the Insight Enhancer, you see. Insight Enhancer requires red, green, and purple, of which I have purchased recently. I'll put this in. For sure. Just heard my mom cussing from another room. I don't have much more space for Magimin though. We're almost at superior level, but we only have 9. Yikes. Yeah, you can't automatically make it. I need to see Muktuk. I need another big cauldron, otherwise it's just not gonna fly, you know what I'm saying? Let us see if we can sail our stuff. I ought to put this in the brew, actually. But yeah, whatever. I need money! It's a chance of being a superior potion. What if we added some... So close, dude. So close, but I can't because I'm... You know what we could do? We'll just make it so that if on the off chance it does choose to be the proper amount, the fuel will reduce it to when I'm done selling my stuff. So we're not going to be actually wasting any time. But we will be getting money. And be getting a chance to get stuff that gives me money. So that's good. I call that a win. Ah, but this early to rise means early to succeed. I thought this potion stood up from the rest. Passionate, affluent. That means he's rich. Should I come back when you're less distracted? You don't have to be rude. But this? What are you going to do now? I'm not going to use that. I'm going to wait until I have a closer. I closed the deal like a fool, my bad. Wrong button. Oh, more rich people, yay. Happen to know you're new to this. You know what? Shut up. I'm not. Ow. I don't think I count as new to this. What the heck? Why is it biting me? Ah, I get it. Oh no, tension. Also get a squirrel, followed by this. Lose some patience, but it's fine. My stress is already kind of high compared to like what I usually have for 2 rounds of sales pitching, but hey, here we are. We are not making it to the next turn, so. Okay, give me the money. Robin? Yeah, he's dreamy? I mean, that's fine. I respect that. I don't think he's dreamy because I'm pretty sure he's possessed or slash on the side of the bad guy, or the bad guy isn't as bad as possible. We'll see. I wonder what Helene's like. Does Helene just count as the embodiment of capitalism? Because that's the vibe I'm getting. Your loveliness only grows more striking. I didn't know you shopped. I've had my eye out for something like this. It's great that you came to see me though, for reals. We have a really deep connection, so we're gonna use that. Thank you, Saffron. Take some more patience, my love. Okay. I feel like somewhat claustrophobic in here. I promise we'll be done soon. Chill craftsman. That's just about worth the trip. What's that? Increase the shield. Ah, next debuff on the customer is a no-go. We already have pump up active. Sleight of hand. Kaboom! Yeah, we're not selling that thunder potion, are we? I don't think anyone want. Wait, no, it's gone. We sold it. No one wanted that one though. Interesting. All right, check our brews. Maybe. Yay! So it's a superior insight. We still need to go by 3, so we'll be able to sell that. That's fine. Gonna go buy a new cauldron. Hopefully Muktuk will actually be selling the cauldron. Oh. He can't upgrade my dragon cauldron. Noted. Ah. Oh. What's the maximum on the dragon cauldron? 640. Yeah. This extra. Can't upgrade the dragon cauldron because it's equipped. Would you like some? With your departure, the fire dims. How would you like some weird stuff? Watch your fingers because the chest bites. everybody to make some noise. Well, the first one we made, we went to sell, but it's not quite the right rank that we needed at. Green, yellow, purple. Green, yellow, purple. Ah, that's good. Just need some green stuff now. Hey, look at that green and purple. That's exactly what we need. Let's go back home. I feel like... Okay, we'll talk to Mint. I wanted to go see the pirates, because if I get some, like, relationship levels with them, I might be able to just hack my loot. I already gave him ore, we don't need to do that again. Meow meow. Oh. Sorry, Muktuk, I didn't mean to make you sad twice into the same day. Meow, meow, meow. Crater Cauldron. It really looks like Cthulhu in my house, and I don't like it. Did I actually make a spot for this? I thought... I had, I guess not. Okay, we got 10 spots on that one. I just want to double check that my potion that I was making wasn't the... Oh, the insight enhancer wasn't good. So then what? Is it this? I need both a silence and an insight enhancer to fix. It's the one that's coming up in this cauldron there that's gonna actually be the tolerance. Yeah, okay, 3 stars. Okay, no, that's cool. That means either insight or silence cure. We shop for silence cure, so let's make some silence cure. More green than anything else, eh? That's some yellow. Like, there's a lot of stuff there, but that's not so bad. Thought I had big green. I've been using too much green, huh? Oh, the root acorns. So yellow and purple, which comes in this. We're already in the superior silence cure. So. Any more green? had a 30 green. I know I had a 30 green. Where'd it go? I can't. It's fine. That's easy though. Then I just put in some baby green stuff. Really small green stuff, because I can't put more than 19 in. I think we can afford to brew it for that long. It won't be that much of a problem since we keep the fuel for the next one. And then we'll get to just burn our time away everywhere else, leveling up our relationships and such, selling stuff and whatnot. I'm done with that. No, I didn't want to brew. That's not. Oh. We could do. We could do this. So if I go into my brew again, and then we just slap in that superior. It's not good. We don't want to do that. It's not the right power. You know we're gonna get a better one, so. Okay. It's taken us an hour and some to get to 2 days done. Sell when I need money, I guess. Which character do I actually like? You know, let's go spend time with Roxanne. That could be interesting. Possibly. Look at that, we can rank up. This ought to be good. As you can see, I've hit the ground running with my new enterprise, but cash flow is still a minor issue. Care to help me box up a few things for the pawn shop? Unless you'd rather just stand there and gawk. Sylvia helps Roxanne sort through a pile of junk. She has one box labeled keep and one labeled sell. Roxanne is clearly unsentimental. Everything ends up in the sell box. There are men's trousers, a beard trimmer, a signet ring with a stylized letter O. Wait a minute, is this my uncle's stuff you're planning to sell? Whatever gave you that idea? The Broom Polo trophy for most combative player has my uncle's name right on it. Well, now I see where you got your argumentative streak. No, whatever. It's not like I was using any of this. I don't want to be tripping over Oswald's old junk any more than you do. I could certainly use a bit more elbow room down here. And yet I shouldn't like to get too comfortable. It's more than a little embarrassing, you know, running a business out of someone else's basement. Who cares what people think? If they judge you, it's more of a reflection on them. Bravo, Sylvia! I dare say I agree with you. Although in our line of work, we do have to at least pretend to give a care. After all, the key to a successful sale often comes down to making your customers feel welcome, wanted. Butter them up with a bit of flattery, and they'll open their wallets, believe me. Flattery! Increases price of potion for a turn. Yeah, I could do that, although it's a little bit manipulative, isn't it? Ah, you're catching on. Who says you can't teach an old slob new tricks? No one, literally no one says that. Regardless, I think you'll agree with such pearls of wisdom are worth a few square feet of basement. Not to mention the access you now have to enchantments. I'm quite skilled at the craft. And I assure you this time around, the services I'm offering are legitimate. Tell me more. Why weren't you using these skills to begin with? Frankly, the margins on potion making are better. Enchanting requires a plethora of ingredients, usually rare ones. Whereas when you're making potions, you can simply throw any number of things into a pot. That might be true if you're making a fake potion. The real thing is more complicated than that. Sure, you know the difference. The average consumer, not so much. In fact, it's thanks to my talent for enchanting that I was able to fool so many for so long. My potions were a little more than water and dyes, but the bottle they came in, that's where the real magic was all along. So just imagine the results you could get combining my skills with your own. Go on, imagine it. I'll wait. You've won me over, Hottie. I confess I'm feeling enchanted already. You know, if you wanted to flatter me, you might have tried throwing our match. Now focus, please. My eyes are... It occurs to me that despite my better judgment for the time being, we're in this together. As long as I'm operating out of your basement, I will benefit from your success, and vice versa. So let's put all the nastiness away and try to get along, shall we? Yeah, I was never really all that nasty, though, was I? Do you think if this arrangement is to have any chance of working, you really must stop setting up such tantalizing put-downs? I'm glad you resisted the desire to do so, Roxanne. Would you like a bug? You don't hate bugs, but you don't like the tentacles. Okay, fair enough. It's better time for a game or two. Sam produces a deck of cards which she shovels in an effortless and intimidating display of dexterity. She grins at Sylvia as she deals. There's something wolf-like in that grin. Although Roxanne promises to go easy on her, Sylvia is clearly out of her league. Here, why don't I give you some pointers? It's not so much about the luck of the draw. It's more about how many aces you can hide in your bustier. I'm not surprised Roxanne cheats. Sylvia feels a little closer to Roxanne and mildly less stressed. Like what I've done with the place? Bye. Look at all those $300,000 that we won't get to use. I'm so excited. Uh-oh. I know that face. Either you just swallowed a mouse or you're about to blurt out another confession. In truth, I do have a... Well, confession is too strong a word. And listen, just remember that you've already forgiven me, so you can't get mad. And that's not how forgiveness works, Oswald. Thank you. Hear me out now. Can you do that for me? I need you to know the whole story. As I told you before, my own hubris is to blame for my current feathery condition. With my prowess for potions, I was confident that I could be the first to make it to Maven's abandoned castle and live to tell the tale. And I was right, I simply didn't foresee all the complications. Complications is one way of putting it. Let me finish, would you? Naturally, I was desperate to find a cure. Upon returning home, I set myself to finding one. As I pored over every text I could find on the subject, all other concerns were forgotten. I spared not a thought for my business, my customers, or my debt. Then Helene came poking around, praising the place. She thought I was just some bird. Realized then that she couldn't sense me with her magic. My transformation had broken the infernal soul bounding of hers. And I suddenly felt no great rush for a cure. But there is a cure, a potion in fact. There is? That's great news. What do we need to make this cure? Well, that's the rub. I found the formula in Maven's old journals. It requires an exceedingly rare ingredient, one she herself cultivated in her castle laboratory. It is known as Maven Bloom. Flowers. For years, this ingredient was thought lost to history, but shortly before your arrival here, members of the Heroes Guild found a single sample locked away in her castle. They brought it back. It now sits within the guild hall's vaults, and there it shall remain. Until the day it is awarded to the potion maker who wins the 5th and final competition. Hey, that's me! Wait. The ingredient you need, it can only be obtained by winning this competition circuit? The very circuit that you insisted was my only shot in saving myself from the debt you saddled me with. Oswald, did you manipulate me into getting that ingredient for you? No, a little. It's a happy coincidence. The competition is the best way for you to make the money you need. And hasn't it been working out so far? I only neglected to mention that I had a second reason for ushering you into that direction. Unbelievable. Alright, well, it's not as if I have another option here. But I'm warning you, no more secrets. You need to be on your best behavior. Else I might just use that Nathan bloom to make a delicious soup. You wouldn't! Try me. See what happens. Also, you should know I ate the last cookie. When? Minor inconvenience. Okay. No issue regarding... This is your obligatory midweek warning. You have been warned. Thanks, bro. Three and 7. Very good. Open the store. Yeah, we put all our stuff out. Oh, that one's not expensive. Cool. All right, we got an elevator pitch, gents and jams. We got the plant the seed. 20. Oh yeah, that's good. No, it's 13%. I do try to get people like you, but why are you making it go down? I hate that. 6? Okay. Easy enough. $1,500. Look at Shiny! Peppy Socialite. Is that the ferocity of the squirrel pose? That looks a lot more like Wakanda Forever, my friend. I don't want to close the deal just yet. My poodle will love it. Only the best for schnooples. You're trying to get me to lower the price of my potion for your dog. That didn't work for me when I worked in a coffee shop. Why would it work for me when I'm here? I should have put sympathy first, but hey. Oh no, I made a mistake. Whoops. This is a mistake. Alright. It's fine. The coffee shop comment was a comment based off my real experience in life, not this game, naturally speaking. I do have better things to do. That's why haggling with you is a pain in my butt. Peshki from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind. Ah, Zid. You realize, of course, I won't be able to make that for you, darling. Don't be a sellout. Listen, I'm at 33% stress. It's the highest I've been in this entire game, except for that first time where you automatically fail. I don't need you calling me a sellout, Zid. If I wrote a song about this, would it be a slow one? Oof. Good move. You're the best, I'll tell everyone it's true. Yeah. Happy craftsman. Ah. Could have been a stonemason with those hands. Wow. poser. I want to ask if that's your natural hair color, but your transaction's going on too long. Oof. Pump up, followed by sleight of hand. Oh gosh. Sylvia was about to have a heart attack from all that stress. Look at her. She is freaking out. So there's only one thing to do. Leave. Pretty sure the tolerance potion is going to come out. There's no discount for stalkers. How about a bug? That's what I thought. Now I do need... I think we were making the silence potion just fine, so I do need some blue, red, and purple. Okay. Actually, that's pretty good. I think that'll do it. That's about 12 things anyways. Let's rank up. What's up? Your mom's house. That's what's up. Man. I was thinking about getting some ice cream. You want in? I don't know. Might not be good company today. Everything alright? What do you want to talk about it? Yeah, sure. But talking would lead to a moment of deep emotional connection, which would put all my problems into perspective. And then rays of pure sunlight would pour forth from my bottom. Are you being sarcastic? You don't have to be a jerk about it. I don't have to, but I sure enjoy it. Well, now that you've hurt my feelings, but you can make it up to me. Over ice cream. I see what you did there. Stoking someone's interest gently and then adding fuel to the fire. That's a good move. Jeez, Quinn! That art is, yep, apt. In character. Whatever it takes to get my way. Alright, killer. You win. Ice cream it is. Life's full of tough choices. Decision fatigue is real. So I'm just gonna get one of everything. Quinn isn't kidding while Sylvia deliberates over her options. Quinn orders one scoop of every flavor, all piled together in a bowl. It's a power move Sylvia can't help but admire. Even if she's sure that tentacle surprise can't possibly pair well with cactus and cream. Yeah, I overindulge sometimes. Blame the deprivations of my childhood. You didn't want to talk about it earlier. Ice cream. I love it a lot. That's what I like about you, Sylvia. You enjoy the simple pleasures, and you don't pry. I mean, I wouldn't mind knowing more about you. Considering we spent so much time together, I don't know that much about you. What's there to know? I like sleeping. I eat stuff I shouldn't eat. Sometimes I get visions. What about friends or family? Where'd you grow up? Been on my own a long time, Sylvia. I just mean Boxer against the world. Boxer, that's your mimic, right? He's the best mimic ever. Found him when he was just a little thing. He was mimicking a shoebox. Almost took my hand off. That's when I fell in love with him. Couldn't believe someone had just left him to fend for himself. Quinn, I just love a person who could just kill me. People suck. They should all be lowered into vats of acid, one toe at a time. But I like my toes. Some people maybe, but you're a person, and it sounds like you did right by Boxer. Well, we're a team. He keeps my stuff safe. I discard his leftover carcasses. So far, it's worked out all right. And hey, wait a minute. Curse it! You tricked me to talk about my feelings. I like seeing this side of you. It's nice to get a little peek past your walls. You sound like the world's least interesting peeping Tom. That's all you're getting out of me today. Push me on this, and Boxer will eat you. Because he's a good boy? A good boy. Have you met him? He's the best boy, Sylvia. The best. I like the kind of character that just has like the freakiest type of pet, and they just like absolutely love them like they're a dog, like the cutest dog in the world. I say dog because I don't like cats, and that's why my follower count will never rise above 300. Because I'll probably get canceled every time I say that. Hey, Muktuk. Oh. He likes the poop. Okay. I am glad for company. Sylvia, it is good that you are here today. Are you not, after all, a mistress of mixology? As a matter of fact, I am. That is excellent, for I have great need of your talents. Come, let us bring color to this gray world. Muktuk fishes beneath his counter for tubes of paint, setting them out for Sylvia to see. He has white, black, and 3 primary colors. I wish to make a particular shade of purple. If you'll do the stirring, I'll provide the pigment. Muktuk combines red and blue paint in a glass jar, then bids Sylvia to stir with a small brush. It is a plum color. Far too much red. Muktuk adds blue and Sylvia stirs. Periwinkle, I fear we have overcorrected. Muktuk adds more red, then white, then fearing the result is too pale, he adds a dab of black. Heather, lavender, boysenberry? I only want mauve, Sylvia. Mauve! Is this too much to ask? Mauve. Sylvia isn't sure exactly what mauve looks like, but she can see they're going through a lot of paint. Maybe we should ask someone for a ratio? Yes, yes, of course. To continue down this path would be folly, but though mauve has eluded me, I shall not despair. For there is birdsong on the air, a hint of blooming flowers upon the wind, and... Oh, Sylvia, I am sorry, but I cannot continue this charade. The truth is, I am unhappy this day. No, Muktuk! We all have our down days. I'm sorry you're having one now. Your compassion is the very balm my soul has been craving. So what got you down? I'm guessing this is about more than the paint. It is the work, Sylvia. The work weighs heavily on me. The work? The great work, the masterpiece to which I am steered by my ancestors. It is at an impasse. I feel directionless and, well, I had thought to make a request of you, but I find myself hesitant to even give it voice. You don't need to be nervous. We're friends, aren't we? Yes, yes, of course we are. What, then, do I have to fear? Sylvia, I wonder if you would be willing to view my great work in progress. Under normal circumstances, I would never share a piece before it's done. However, I feel that your reaction as a fellow creator could be instrumental in guiding my next step. Wow, no pressure. Prepare yourself for an aesthetic assault upon the senses, the likes of which Rafta has never seen. Prepare yourself for Untitled. Muktuk presents a dubious-looking statue. So, what do you think? It says so much about modern walrus life. The tension between modernity and tradition. Quite a daring statement, actually. Huh? I mean... Yes, yes, that's what I was going for, obviously. I don't think he's sure he was going for that. Still, it is only just beginning to take shape. The important thing for now is that I must not lose heart. There are always moments of doubt along the way, but in art, the only true mistake is to produce nothing. Now, please, accept this token of my gratitude for your praising. It's a discount coupon! Hey, now that's a thing of beauty. Thanks, Muktuk. And thanks for sharing your work in progress. I can't wait to see how it shapes up. Wait you must, for genius cannot be rushed. Please be welcome. I want to see what our friends are like. Resumed imparting lessons and cheering her on. Quinn has resisted Sylvia's efforts to engage on a deeper level, but Quinn's affections for Boxer is proof of a sentimental streak. Okay, I did not realize earlier, but Quinn has heterochromia. Nice. Mindfulness isn't very useful all the time is my issue, so what if we added Fueled with Fire instead? Pushing past his initial hesitation, Muktuk has trusted Sylvia with a glimpse of his work in progress. Saffron has stopped denying her trauma and, emboldened by her feelings for Sylvia, has begun the process of healing old wounds. Luna has shared her work history and ambitions with Sylvia, but is less open about her personal life. Roxanne has called for a truce since her livelihood now depends on Sylvia's success. The coupons are all different, like, shapes. It's very cool. Mostly convinced she's not a narc. Yes, we've done that. Okay, we have not. Explaining his family, Batista's revealed his emotion. Yes, yes, yes. Mint has expressed her happiness with her new life in Rafta and finding a new friend. Corsac has revealed his passion for ecological causes. Sylvia has urged him to make time for self-care, too. Warming to Sylvia's company, Zid has expressed some frustrations with the lack of control that has come with success. It's 3 stars. It's better than nothing. So that means we're just trying to make... That's currently brewing. That just popped out. Insight enhancer. I need a superior version of it. A stat. Yeah, red and green. That's not bad. Actually, that's... It's almost a perfect ratio. Do I have green and purple? Needs a bit of green in it. Still don't have only purple, but Whoa. I can't do much better than that. We got enough space. Well, we got a bunch of space. Hold on. No, we don't have a bunch of space. We got 20. So 20, if I can add purple, 20. I don't have only purple. Maybe that wasn't the right mushroom to put in. See, already that's a bit better. You know what? The previous one was actually pretty good. What did I take out that I wasn't supposed to? Is it the... Yeah. Yep, that's the difference. Okay. Fine if I just brew that, so yeah, sure. Sylvia's big stressed. you like gems, don't you? Yep. That well, all things considered. Wonder what vacation is like. Greetings, Sylvia. How's business? I trust you're not letting that ghoulish little girl get to you. Anubia, she's unnerving, but I'm not too worried. Good, that's good. Because someone needs to take that little upstart down a peg. What do you mean, Robin? I guess you're not a fan. A fan of an outsider coming to my home and acting like she owns the place? I should say not. I've traveled extensively. I've seen her grand empire for myself. It's a sterile cinderblock dystopia, monument to mass production. Her factories spew bile into the air and the seas, and the people accept it because in the short term their lives are comfortable. Oh, it really is. Okay. And that's what she wants to do to Rafta? Her large-scale business model requires it. There must always be a new market. Success is defined as growth, not equilibrium. But she's made a dire mistake coming here. Rafta doesn't need another queen. That's right. Another queen? You don't think that's a little suspicious? Something like that, yes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past. I only meant to say that Anubia can only grab as much power as people are willing to give her. Whatever her other ambitions might be, I'm not going to let her dominate the potions market. Very good. That's what I was hoping to hear. I like you, Sylvia. You know your place. I don't think he's such a good guy anymore. I stopped thinking he was a good guy at round 2, I think, but... I know my place. What's that supposed to mean? I think the boy's gotten a big for his britches. I was never a fan, you know. All he has to do is sell a potion, flash his dimples, and bat his eyelashes. The rest of us work for a living. Wait, is that why you have such an issue with him? Because you were competitors and you got all the attention? Oh my gosh, you're super jealous of him, aren't you? I had dimples too, you know. You're also significantly older than he is, but yeah. There's still no issue regarding Nubia. She's not screwing with my market yet. Alright, it's a 4-star instead of a 5-star. That's fine. Petrification cure. And it needs to have... No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Good taste. Second, good sound, but... And I need... Not that item. Second and last. A lot of things taste good. Need the last thing. I don't have anything. Ah. You know what we could do? We haven't done one of these in a while. Let's go. Health potion. Actually, first mana potion because... Yeah. It's green and yellow. Lovely. I don't have any rutabaga anymore. Fair enough. And I don't want red. No, I got a yellow single. That's good. Get a superior at least. 14. I don't have 14, but I do have 12. Chance of losing a star upon completion. Cook that stuff. Let's go pick a friend to hang out with because my character is stressed. No, I clicked the wrong button. Once again. Yaddy yaddy. Prank the pirates! Those cats are asking for it, Sylvia. Quinn leads the way down from the sky, steering the room towards the docks. They come to a halt just above a well-trodden patch of sand. The smell of cat urine is unmistakable. Quinn deposits a small explosive just below the sand. It isn't big enough to hurt anyone, but it will make one heck of a mess. Quinn snickers at the thought of it. Oh man, their retribution is going to be swift and terrible, isn't it? I can't wait. Those are gonna be some peeved kittens. Well, the strings is that I want your rank up. I was actually going to ask you to hang out. Want to get out of here? Let's do something. I don't know. It seems like every time you suggest an outing, I end up fleeing for my life. You're obviously good at fleeing. Seeing as you're still alive and all. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm probably safer with you than I am anywhere else. Oh yeah? How'd you figure? You're getting sweet on me. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I am I? I guess you got me all figured out. If you know me so well, you know I'll get you to accept my invitation eventually. I can already see you're interested in hanging out. And I'm an expert when it comes to compounding interest. Raises interest by 4 so customers turn value. Oh. That's like a better version of the seed spell. It's true, you know your stuff. Now I know it too. Great, awesome. So can we go now? Come on, stop dragging your broom. See, this isn't terrible. Just you and me, and a bunch of monsters waiting in the wings. Alright, I'm just gonna say this. Every time I have one of my visions lately, it's the same thing over and over. Keep seeing you, Sylvia. It's just your dumb face. I mean, dumb in a nice way. What are you saying, Quinn? What does that mean? Oh no, am I gonna die? I'm dying, aren't I? It means you've been messing with my head, Sylvia, also known as flirting with me. So you picked up on that. Not exactly subtle. I hope I didn't give you the wrong idea. Relax, I know you're seeing someone. Clairvoyant, remember? Quinn, have you been spying on me? Not on purpose. Just sort of see what I see. Lately, that's been you. I'm hoping this super awkward conversation will get it out of my system. Because here's the thing, Sylvia. I think we might be friends. Wow, that sounds ridiculous out loud. It's okay to be vulnerable. Sometimes. It sort of suits you. How dare you? Okay, I won't press my luck other than to say this. The truth is I'm glad we're friends, Quinn. I'm glad you said it out loud, even if it's just this once. You're a weird kid, Sylvia. And that's about as high a compliment as I can give. I'll take it. Right, cool. Anyway, guess it's time to get back to work. It's nice out here, or whatever. I guess we could hang out a little longer if you want. I like that you can still take the flirty option and like it's just passed off as playful flirting. It's not like over exaggerated or whatever. It's just like, haha, you're just one of those people. I like that. Some people are like that. I am not myself. That's not true. With the boys, I tend to. What is what it is. Like we know. So business is booming, Sylvia. So much so that the little supply run has proven necessary. I'm perilously low on gemstones, so keep an eye out for all things that glitters. Roxanne approaches a vendor that stall has cheap jewelry laid out on display. The merchant seems wary of Roxanne. He watches her closely, following her around the stall. Sylvia gets the impression that word has spread about Roxanne's potion con. She's not especially welcome in the marketplace. Roxanne, however, keeps her cool. She giggles and blushes and touches the merchant's arm lightly. A minute later, she's made her purchase. The merchant waves warmly after her as she exits the stall. Yeah, success. I should have everything I need. Even threw in a free pair of earrings. I'll have to remove the casing, but the stones will be of use. How'd you do that? You warmed up faster than Brahmin on a fire rune. Only turned on the charm a little. Batted my lashes, laughed at his jokes. Works every time, whether you're buying or selling. Disarm. Oh, that's busted. Okay. Okay, I'm not above trying that. Hey, speaking of flattery, I gotta say, I'm impressed. You're doing good work, Roxanne, and I'm glad it's paying off. Yes, I've made strides in such short time, and to think I've done it all on my own. You're a force of nature. Totally unstoppable. Taking some of my advice to heart, I see. Careful not to lay it on too thick, though. So what's next for you? You've got to seize on your momentum, right? Have you thought about advertising? No, I'm afraid that would be a grave mistake. This little operation of mine isn't entirely legal, after all. Wait, what? Roxanne, you told me you were going legit. I told you I was making use of my legitimate talents, and that's true. But this town is all its rules. It's positively tedious to do anything by the book. It's no wonder I became a con artist, and you know, I've run some pretty marvelous rackets over the years. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Potions Con wasn't your first. Far from it. I cut my teeth several years ago on a pyramid scheme. Of course you did. Literal pyramid scheme, mind you. Claimed to be erecting one in the heart of the capital city. Investors were lining up. When the racket got too hot, I set up in another town and read fortunes for a while. I traced the lines on my clients' palms, pouring honey in their ears, while helping myself to the contents of their pockets. I'm quite dexterous with the tale, you know. By the time anyone caught on, I'd moved on to card games, counterfeiting, even a bit of light blackmail to keep things interesting. I'm going to have a heart attack. You're kind of a criminal mastermind. Why, thank you. But I'm telling you, Sylvia, I've reformed. I'm barely doing anything wrong this time. However, to operate the business in this town, you're required to secure a business license. I know all about it. It's not really such a hassle. Easy for you to say you were able to take the shortcuts. Anyone with a degree from an accredited college is automatically issued a license to operate a business here. It's all part of some initiative to attract so-called talented people to Rafter. Everyone knows you recently obtained your degree. You tend to bring it up every 5 minutes. I'm not sure that's true, whereas I never had this particular opportunity. Alright, so the shortcut isn't an option for you. What's the normal procedure like? Well, I'd have to pay a fee, submit some paperwork, and pass an exam of some sort. Is that all? That doesn't sound so bad. Are you certain? It all sounds perfectly tedious to me. Anyway, what's the point? If I get caught cutting corners, I'll just move on to the next racket. I don't want you to leave. Roxanne, I'm starting to enjoy your company. I knew you'd get attached, but so quickly. You have a point, though. It would be interesting to see what might develop in my life. If it weren't for us to pull up stakes and move on over for a few months. Alright, I'll do it. I'll get my license and I'll look good doing it. Should probably warn you, nobody's gonna look good on that. Nonsense. This trick is to elongate your neck and smile with your eyes and threaten the photographer with bodily harm. That last one might be illegal. Well, look who it is. I don't have any gemstones, Roxanne. Tom! Robin has always rubbed me wrong. No kidding. Who'd have guessed? Good. Very good. Let's see what we've brewed. one's done quite yet. However, this one is... Oh, it's a mana potion, it's fine. Greater, but still. Green and red. That's not the big one. It's the fire one I guess. That's the big... oh, we already used that, huh? Just need exclusively green items. Use another 40 something. 38 maybe? That's actually not helping at all. Five more. If I have green only, that'd be neat. Good to know before I start crafting new stuff I really need to craft using green only. I think I could fix that if I just put in some crack in there. It's too much yellow. Still don't got the green to cope for it though. I'd like to get it up at least a little bit. We're just risking 1 star loss. So that's not so bad. For 11 though. I didn't get any fuel when I went to see Saffron, did I? Nope. Wah, wah. Oh, hang on. Age one of these bad boys. Plenty of dime, so we're pretty good. Yes, my hours are erratic. And yet here you are, sir. The tint is off by a shade, so you can't expect full price. Man, if only I got to choose what the tint and shade were. I can't do that. Uh-huh. Close the deal at this. Charmed, I'm sure. If I squint, I can almost believe it's worth it. Okay, Roxanne, sure. I can absolutely risk the one turn. Wow, the one turn gave me 0 closers. Woo! We made money, I think that's the important bit here. Good brew. Alright, we have the insight. The next ones we're just waiting. So why don't we see if we can make a fire tonic? No, it would be an ice tonic if we want to go to the water area. Red and purple. It's not purple though, it's blue. It's like, why is the purple dark? Where's the line on it? That's an additional 2 stars. Okay. I had something else that was giving me like a weird amount of red. Why is my phone vibrating? Oh, there's a lot of stuff. The rest can wait. I just dismissed most of it, but hey. Definitely makes up for the annoying parts. You did not just say that to me. It's not what I thought. But sure, I'm not busy or anything. Let's hang out. Now, this is what I needed, a break from the shop and from the endless demand of customers. An opportunity to be pampered again. Why don't you join me for a manicure? I'm not sure I see the point when we both wear gloves all day. Ah, but that's the thing, Sylvia. We aren't doing this for other people. This is just for us. Roxanne leads the way to a local spa, where she settles into a cushy seat and invites Sylvia to sit beside her. Sylvia is skeptical, but she settles in and removes her gloves. The nail technician sits across from her and makes slight small talk while she brushes a waxy substance over Sylvia's nails. It's pleasant, relaxing, so this is what it feels like to be pampered. A drilling noise jolts her from her daydream. The multiple techs working on Roxanne's nails have brought out some heavy equipment. Results are dramatic. I'd ask for the Glitzkrieg treatment, gold plating, embedded gemstone, and nails sharpened to a deadly point. Well, that is a lot. Oh, this is nothing. Just wait until you see the pedicure I get tomorrow. Tomorrow? You must be really rolling in dough. In a life of uncertain fortunes... if a life of uncertain fortunes has taught me anything, it's to spend it while you've got it. No, I don't think that's good. But they don't live in the same world we do, so... I might not have it for long. I've got my eye on an upcoming pirate jamboree. The cover charge is extravagant, but stealing from other partygoers is encouraged, so who knows, I might come out ahead in the end. Sounds pretty intense. There's truly no party like a pirate party. They tend to be dark and claustrophobic. And the more bodies you cram on board, the hotter it gets. It's like a little slice of the underworld on the high seas. The only problem is I'll need someone to mind the shop while I'm away. While you're away, how long is this party exactly? Oh, it's impossible to predict. They can run for weeks. Weeks? You can't just leave your business behind for that long. You'll lose all your customers. You'd have to start over from scratch. And don't you have an exam coming up? You're supposed to be getting your business license. Maybe I've changed my mind. Maybe I'm not cut out for staying in one place. Resisting temptation is a sign of strength. Consider this a test of your commitment. The test is it? I do have a bit of a competitive streak, you may have noticed. Oh, I've noticed. Suppose I got something to prove, and I can best do it by maintaining and exceeding my current level of success. Even if it comes at the expense of a party or two. And since you're one of those customers I'm supposed to be bending over backwards for, here you go, a coupon just for you. 20% off. Consider me a satisfied customer. Think nothing of it, but I should head home now. I have responsibilities after all. Responsibility looks good on you. I'm sort of into it. Don't get too used to it. I'm hoping it's just a phase. Besides, there will be other parties. Play your cards right, and maybe next time I'll bring you along. Am I gonna get stolen? I heard you coming down the ladder. We already did that. Don't die out there. I wasn't going to adventure or anything, Roxanne. It's fine. We meet again. I already gave you a gift. Okay, fine. Let's see the pirates then. You did nothing, but sure. Yeah, it's slow today. I knew you'd be back, and I know why you're sticking around, too. I'm very good at reading all 6 human emotional states. Angry, sad, sleepy, hungry, dopey, and envious. That look of plaintiff needs it all. You obviously want to be a blood brother. Yeah, sign me up. I'll be a blood brother. That's what I like to hear. Is that the heart? Is that what that was? But I'm afraid that's going to be a hard pass from us. What? How come? We don't just let anybody into our crew. That's how you get fleas. But we'll keep an eye on you. Maybe you've got what it takes. I don't know. I'll prove myself. Whatever it takes. Salt and pepper will remember that. Only if we write it down, though. Everybody in our crew has a role, you know. I'm the quartermaster. I make sure we've got enough of what we need, plus surplus to sell for a tidy profit. Sounds important. No lie, this lousy gang of miscreants might seem civilized, but take away their fresh milk and see how long you've got till they go totally feral. Pepper, obviously, is the captain. Nothing happens without his say-so. So the paw print was the love sign? Okay. He's the scourge of the sea, rules with an iron paw, cross him at your peril, etc. I have been known to play with my prey. But he also plays with his friends and family. You never really know where you stand. This one thing we've all got in common is we bring the shock and awe. It's the only way to make sure you get what's yours in this crazy world. Good cop, bad cop. Oh, it's a different version of Quinn's buff, but it costs 3. I could be ready to get what I want. Do it then, show him your claws. I have money. Give me that treasure. Ooh, this is all new. Ooh. Supernalite. Even horses. See, that's a... Ha! I don't know what the rest is, but we can go and fix that in a bit. Onwards to mischief! I would have thought Salt was the captain, actually. Amethyst. Cousin of the buoyant blowfish, reinforces its spines with razor-sharp ice. Slime is adapted to camouflage to survive the bejeweled crystalline forest. An appetite for business. I want to go see Mint. Bushwhacking. Look out, bushes! Here we come! What is a stress? Don't know. Yes, I'd like to place an order for delivery. What are we getting? Why are you doing up so early? Market research. Vague, but uncharacteristically brief. That works for me. Stick around, Sylvia. You might learn something. Ah, here we go. Fair tidings. Yikes, Anubia! Are you feeling alright? Your potion has arrived within the promised time frame. I don't like the head. My what? What is happening right now? Thank you for your business. Wait a minute. Oswald, did you order a potion from the competition? Like I said, market research. I wanted to learn a few things, such as how speedy Anubia's service is. Pay the drone now, won't you? I will not. And I wonder what happens if we don't pay. Thank you for your business. You have an unpaid balance. We may have found Anubia's weakness. If her entire workforce is this mindless, you have an unpaid... Shush, drone. We were just talking about how foolish your mistress is. You might be onto something, Oswald, if nothing else. This dummy's perfect for practicing my festival trash talk. Ooh, I'm Anuvia, and I think I'm so great. But I'm really a big brat. When I lose the festival, I'm gonna cry like a stinking baby. She lied. You toad! How dare you speak to me thus? Wait a minute, Anubia? I thought this thing was a mindless drone. Less a drone than a husk, one I can inhabit at will. It's a useful talent. My eyes and ears are everywhere. That means you're spying on people. People let these things into their homes. They have no ideas you can listen in whenever you like. I kind of saw that coming, to be honest. As if anyone here were at all interesting. But you are a fool if you think trading potions for coins is the path to success. The only true valuable commodity in this world is data. Selling potions is a mean to an end. It gets me into their homes, into their heads, and once I've learned all there is to learn about the people of Rafta, they will be my subject in every way that matters. So let me get this straight. 1 day delivery, high market, super capitalist, very, very homogenized culture? I think it's more like culture overlap. Or overrun. I don't know how else to... Everything looks drab and gray in a wasteland. Everything needs to be that way for this to work. And... spies and listens in on us. Without us knowing. I know what's up with my Amazon. It's very, yeah, I can see what they were pointing at. They will be my subjects in every way that matters. You're a total megalomaniac, and if you think I'll stay quiet about this, tell whoever you like, see what good it does. My prediction? People will give up a little privacy for a little convenience. And I'm offering a great deal of convenience. Thank you for your business. May your purchase bring you contentment. Don't forget to rate your experience. I'll rate my experience alright. Unsettling. Would not recommend. I mean, did you hear all that? She's a total creep. A monster. What's wrong? She's wrong about people, isn't she? I hope so, Sylvia. Otherwise, I suppose we'll learn soon enough. We will. It's gonna get our debuffs during this entire week. The rest of the week. There it is. Anubia's Curse of Pestilence. Oh, never mind. It's just pestilence. Competition is fast approaching. Are you fast on track? Well, as soon as my stuff is done brewing, we'll have everything we need. Thank you for upgrading the price of my potion to a ridiculous level. It's not worth as much, but that's because it tastes bad, I guess. I can't actually put more stuff. Just give you a little bit more patience. How does that sound? My liberal arts degree, oof. We got to level 2 at least, so that's not bad. It's an entire 50% increase. Hey, it's nice to start the day seeing a face that is very similar to something I've seen before, buddy. Alright, that's what this. Oh my gosh, why do you just give me buffs? It's in the shape of a stomach. Get it? Holy cow. Enthusiasm. Go. I bet Mint gets a better deal. Everybody loves Mint. He has a better attitude than you if you're gonna say that like in front of the person you're talking to. I'm just saying. Gotta close the deal. But for us in this world. Okay. Yeah, you'll never get it, but sure. I don't care about your paint! I got another patience boost, let's go. Not trying to dry this out. I mean, just a little bit, I guess. With a closer. Nice. Huge, big increase. Nice. Corsac, I'll get right to business if you don't mind, if it isn't a bother. I won't say no, but like... What's this stuff? Connection. Not so sure about this. Customer store. I only have the one, and you didn't give me a closer, so no, don't do that. Thanks, for the money. Another one. That's about as much as that's gonna be done. Okay. Oh, we got that now. Nice. Erg. Strength. But is it art? Alright, that's all the money we needed to make. I think we needed to make less than that, actually. Like, we needed to make about exactly 100% less than that, so we're rich. Does it? Let's see what the brews are at. Shall we? It's fine, we can travel and we'll fix that, so... Let's go see our friends, starting with Roxanne. Rox! She likes shiny things, of course. And it's kind of shiny, but I don't... Oh. No. Good of you. Make good choices. Citriel. Like rocker stuff, right? Yeah. I don't know how to play a bass, I just know what it looks like. She likes the goop. Happy to spend time with you. It's time to do our civic duty, Sylvia. It's a good thing you're wearing gloves. Armed with rags and a bucket of liquid that sizzles and roils, Mint leads Sylvia into the heart of her after. They pause at the first shop they see. While Sylvia holds the bucket, Mint drips a rag in the liquid and uses it to wipe down the door handle. Nothing would stand the caustic saliva of the mustachioed lizard, including nasty little microbes. Does that also include this bucket? Because I think it's starting to smoke. Whoops! We'd better hurry and hit as many spots as we can. True to her word, Mint speeds through the streets, sterilizing as many door handles as possible. When the sizzling saliva eats a hole in the bottom of the bucket, narrowly missing Sylvia's boots, they call it a day. Phew! Feels so good to do something normal. Well, normal for me. The hunt for a legendary weapon has been eventful, but exhausting. What's the latest? I've been keeping an ear out for rumors, and I finally heard a promising one about a masterwork sword hidden in the heart of the forest. Tried to get a party together, but my guildmates are super wary of that part of the forest on account of the endless eerie fog. So I spent hours wandering alone in the mist. I'm sure I was walking in circles at one point, but I don't give up. I didn't give up. I had the blisters to prove it. Did you ever find the sword? Yeah, but it was totally rusted. I guess if you're ever looking to stash a blade away from the generation or two, you shouldn't leave it in a damp, mist-shrouded forest. At least I got my steps for the day. The steps. Thought your glutes looked nice. Must have been all that walking. Well, then I guess I won't complain. But to be honest, I hope I get my hands on something soon. I'm starting to have visions of myself as a washed-up wannabe. If I'm not careful, I could end up like the very first hero I ever met. Your first encounter with the hero didn't go well, I take it. Not for him. That was less than a year ago. I started working shifts in the family warehouse. My dad runs a regional distribution hub. Imports, exports, mostly catnip. Wow, catnip's a big business, isn't it? Oh yeah, cat pirates buy in bulk. According to the stories, they used to sail up and down the coast, setting fires and causing mayhem, not singular. Regular, dependable access to catnip keeps everyone happy and at peace, which is why it was cause for concern when a man came to our door and claimed our catnip storage facility had been infested by slimes. Pointed out the telltale trails of goo all along the perimeter of the building. My dads were pretty panicked about it. But this guy, he was a licensed hero, he said. A freelance troubleshooter looking for work. Dads were only too happy to pay him to take care of the slimes. As for me, well, you can probably imagine how excited I was. Followed him everywhere, hounding him with questions, watching him like a three-eyed ferret. That's how I discovered it was all a scam. The only slimes in our warehouse were the ones he set loose there. Ugh, what a creep. You must have been so disappointed. In point of fact, I was furious, Sylvia. Really mad. I chased him off our property with a +1 stapler. +1 stapler. First battle, and they were defeated handily. After that, I felt this surge of confidence and clarity. I knew I owed it to myself to get my childhood dream shot, so I started looking for opportunities to make a move. When Rafta's guild put out the call for recruits, I knew I'd found the opportunity I was looking for. And unlike that phony hero, you've been doing an incredible job. Thanks, but let's be real, I can always do better. That's what my quest is all about, gaining the power to level up. Then again, they say power corrupts. What if I get my hands on a powerful weapon and it changes me? What if it go all Dark Mint, Destroyer of Worlds? I'll keep you in check. I promise, even if I must strike you down in order to save you. I believe you could do it too, Sylvia. Okay, with you in my corner, I suppose I don't have to worry so much. Slowly keep looking for a weapon? Yeah, I'm no quitter, and sometimes it's not until your back's against the wall that you can see what you're really capable of. That's when you break out the Blitz, you know what I mean? The Blitz! Raise interest by 14. Can only play it if you have 3 or fewer cards in your hand. Oh, cool. I know I do. You know I do. Okay, good. I'll keep you posted on my quest, and don't worry. I'm sure I'll have good news soon. I wonder, like, all the other characters kind of had a storyline, but it wasn't like a tangible thing that they wanted to get. Like, it wasn't a weapon, it was like, well, the other characters, I say all the other characters. So far, Saffron, I finished this storyline, and Crater. I don't need to get that many. Take a third of my riches. Certainly. Forgive the sheen of dampness upon my brows, Sylvia. I have been applying more than a little elbow grease around the guild hall today. Don't hurt yourself. Oh, it isn't anything too arduous. At the moment, I'm just giving the heroes' achievements an overdue polish. No pressure, but you can help out if you like. Batiste shows Sylvia an array of trophies plated in gold, silver, bronze, and platinum. She takes a rag and works her way down the line, figuring she'll meet Batiste at the midnight point. As she polishes, she reads the various engravings. Slime Buster, kill 5 slimes. Slime Slayer, kill 50 slimes. Slime Bane, kill 500 slimes. That one must take ages to earn. It's a useful motivational tool. Some of these heroes are real trophy chasers. Sylvia notices that Batiste has polished only a single trophy in the time she's polished 3. Not that he's slacking. His one trophy gleams brighter than any of Sylvia's. It's probably shinier than the day it was made. Batiste, it seems, is a perfectionist. If so, he has his work cut out for him here. Thank you for your assistance today, Sylvia. And although I can't ever feel this task is only the smallest drop in the bucket. Can I ask you, if you don't mind, to rate our cleanliness? Be brutally honest now. What do you think of the state of the guild hall? I could read all of these floors. It's so clean here. I wish you wouldn't. I'm not sure I fully believe you. If this place, it just seems to attract dirt no matter how much I clean. But I've got bad news for dirt. I don't back down from a challenge. If I wanted things easy, I wouldn't have petitioned for this job. I've got some cleaning tips I can share. Did you know certain potions can be used to remove tricky stains? I appreciate that. But at this point, I think the smartest move is to pay a qualified professional to step in. Someone who's tougher than the toughest of stains, because I need to be focused on some serious issues. You didn't hear it from me, but this grand and storied chapter of the Heroes Guild is facing more serious challenges than a patina of dust and drafty windows. What sort of challenges? I had the impression things were going smoothly. That's the official line, but this island is all but overrun with strange creatures, most of which don't appear in any bestiary. So we have our work cut out for us, and it's dangerous work. My recruitment drive has attracted some well-known old-timers and a few promising up-and-comers, but we're losing people faster than we're gaining them. I didn't realize the mortality rate was so high. Oh, you misunderstand me. I'm not talking about anything so dire as that. I mean, certainly some of the recruits have been eaten or melted, but it's quite a small percentage. The real issue is retention. It's been difficult to attract good talent, and near impossible to hold on to it. But I'll remain undeterred. I'll fill our ranks with the best and the brightest. I'll achieve and surpass the standards set by generations of heroic endeavor. And blast it, I will get that stain out of the table runner. You just watch me. I like a man with conviction. I can see you're very passionate. And I'm more than willing to share my passions with others. People think they know what to expect from someone of my demeanor. That only makes it easier to pull the rug out. Maybe you could try a bit of subversion in your negotiations. Raise interest by 4 or more. Oh, cool. Flipping the script sounds fun. It can be, so get out there and put the screws to your customers. Unless you're in the mood for a bit more scrubbing first. Welcome back to the guild hall. No. Methinks we're gonna keep making our way up. Until we meet again. bug a little bit. Oh, okie dokie. What's new? You know, it occurs to me you might be able to help us out with something. You any good with that broom? Yeah. You see those cannons on our ship? They're murder to reach, but they gotta be cleaned out to be of any use. Then you show up with a gravity-defying janitorial tool that seems like it's meant to be. Reluctantly, Sylvia levitates over the water, bringing her broom up alongside the vessel. No, just put it in reverse. Sylvia holds her breath as she inserts the brush of her broom into the first cannon, silently hoping it's unloaded. Careful not to breathe any of that soot in. Might not be great for the lungs. Oh, Salt, see, you do care. I care about not getting sued. Humans are litigious. Now, come on, Sylvia. There's lots more cannons to clean. Sylvia follows Salt's fastidious instructions as she makes her way around the ship's hull. When the final cannon has been cleaned, she drifts back down to the dock. How is that for teamwork? And before you say anything, supervision is a critical contribution to any effort. And that is what I brought to the table. You sound like this owl I know. Well, he sounds smart and delicious. Fair warning, though, being a pirate's about more than cleaning cannons and swabbing the deck. Can't scare easy. Just ask my competitors. I would ask him, but I'm assuming you killed him. Wink. Got to say wink on account of the eye patch. Fair enough. Sylvia, you must be curious about our eye patch. I mind my own business. Figured you guys would bring it up if you wanted to. It's no good pussyfooting around us, Sylvia. We notice when you're staring. I'm not staring. I'm just trying to have good eye contact. Wow, way to rub it in. You're gonna brag about your depth perception next. No, I'm pulling your tail again. We aren't bashful about it. As a matter of fact, this eye patch is just a fashion accessory. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, I assume... Yeah, I get that a lot. But I'll have you know I'm very careful around pointy things, explodey things, and monsters that eat cats in a whole or in part. But I wanted to show solidarity with Pepper, you know, hence the eye patch. Well, what happened to Pepper, then? We don't talk about that. It's alright, Salt. I don't mind. There's no need to get into it. Yeah, ancient history and all that. Let's just say that if you want to talk to the cats who are responsible, you're gonna have to find your way to the bottom of the ocean. You understand? They're dead is what I'm trying to tell you. No, I got that. Anyway, there's a moral in all this. You gotta choose what role you're gonna play in this life. Offense or defense? Victim or revenger? Pirates or patsy? I know which I'd choose. Salt or Pepper? Confident for 2 turns or reinforce? Give me a lot to think about. Well, don't think too long or hard. Nothing comes good of that, usually. Ooh, we got an abominable tarantula. Only 6! It's just purple. That's perfect. Excellent, actually. Rocks! Doop, 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 doop. Fair enough, I've already been here. You know, Roxanne, I don't think I will. Pretty neat. Saffron. I haven't spoken to Mugtuck in a bit. I hope he's not mad at me for that. Ooh, he likes those. Bum 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 bum. Jordan's heart. Stalking mold. Snowflake spore. An abominable tarantula. It does give us the good sound thing, though. Last day before the competition. Seems like Anubia is very sensitive to being trash talked, so that's good. Like about this. We knew we weren't gonna make the perfect thing because we didn't go shopping for the items, so it's fine. But it looks nice. We'll keep that open for next time. I don't need to be brewing anything at the moment. Let's go pay our kiddies. Mint the budding hero. I can't help but feel like Mint is like a naiad or dryad or something, given the, but like besides consistent flower like references, not much is. Oh, you didn't like that. Yes, our friendship will survive that. Don't worry about it. Anubia has said no. Don't worry about me. I can handle it. You just need a bit of mana from that, so I'm gonna reset. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything else does nothing. I'll swim laps around them. Good. Alright, have fun with that. Zid to the barbecue. Don't like rocks last time I checked with you. I should have started in the opposite order. Okay, Zidriel. I'd like to send you to the ice crag, actually. I don't have drowsiness cure, so we're gonna have to save that. Fire, which I don't have. I don't have poison either. I just noticed that this art's different than the petrification cure. Wow. That's gonna be a tough one to beat. Crystalline Forest, Lightning, and Silence Cure. I don't have. You would need mana, but yeah. So 6, 18, 24, 36, 42, 60? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you do need that last mana. Too bad I only got the big ones, but... Rock on indeed. Hopefully you'll get experience a la ton. That means by the ton. You want a bug? I'll pay for your next expedition, my friend. So the drowsiness cure, so we can't pass that. One, two, three, four. Yeah, let's use the last of the mana potions. The water looks fine. I'll get going now. You three have fun. I'm gonna go see Muktuk, see if he wants to get a little friendlier. He doesn't. I think Luna's also one of the ones that I kept going through the night, so I wouldn't be seeing her, like, enough to get the rank up. Oh, not quite. Can you such a kid? Oop. Okay. Yes, you do like shiny things. Usually we just take what we want. Quest should be done by now. The quest was a success. Here are the spoils. That's poop. Okay, so who do we want up here? We'll go for Roxanne. I have the utmost hope in Roxanne's trash attitude. People watching. I could stand to stretch my legs and my tail. Roxanne takes Sylvia to a market-side bench where she promises the best people watching of all of Rafta. But she isn't just content just to watch. She prefers running commentary, noting how people walk, how they interact with others, the state of their garments and fingernails. She makes big assumptions based on the smallest details. Sylvia realizes this is what it looks like when a con artist is sizing up a mark. Roxanne definitely has a talent for it. It's like gem appraisal, but with people. Look closely, and it's easy to spot the flaws. I'm just gonna go charge my phone. It's dying soon. I've returned, it's fine. Rank up, Roxanne. Something on your mind? Wow, it's hot down here. You flirty thing, you. No, I mean, it's sweltering. There's a frost enchantment keeping the lava heat in check. I deactivated it, then threw on some kindling for good measure. I like the heat. Like most demons, I grew up underground. Be careful not to burn the place down, please. I suppose I can avoid that, but it's hardly fair that you keep amending the terms of our arrangement. I think don't set my house on fire is a pretty reasonable request. You're right, of course you're right. Truly, Sylvia, you are a font of wisdom without equal, and you're laying it on a little thick. Sometimes pandering is the best way to steer a conversation in your favor. Dignity be cursed. Raise interest by 24. Apply self-hatred. I feel like that's fine. Well, it's time for dignity anyway. Wield the power responsibly, my dear protege. Now, as toasty as it is in here, I find myself in need of more kindling. Care to come along? Here we are. There's about to be abundant driftwood along the shore. I assume we'd be buying kindling from a vendor. I know this one druid. Yes, I've heard you know her quite well, you little scamp. But you can't fetch your way out of everything. There are some things you must do yourself. Roxanne takes a piece of driftwood from the stand. She pulls it close as if sniffing it. Sylvia can just make out the sound of Roxanne whispering in an unfamiliar language. Was that a spell? It's a ritual, but not a magical one. I don't mean to be secretive, but I tend to be private about my heritage. You could say I'm still working out exactly what it means to be a demon living on the surface. Suffice to say, there's a ritualistic significance to the gathering of fuel for the hearth. So please keep your eye out for more driftwood, but allow me to carry it all myself. Whatever you say, I want to respect your traditions. Particularly the traditions that save you from manual labor. I'm only teasing. I appreciate you taking this seriously. And every demon carries their own kindling during the Week of 1,000 Pyres. I'm not familiar with the Week of 1,000 Pyres. It's a time of great importance to my people, you see. Demons didn't always live below ground. Long ago, we called the surface home. Till generations of conflict finally forced my ancestors to defeat their homes. They left everything behind and undertook a great migration, but still, that wasn't enough to satisfy their preferences. The exiles were pursued by their enemies. Ultimately, they were backed against a mountain range. Things looked dire, lighting pyres for their fallen. The exiles despaired for the future of demonkind. Then, in the light of those many pyres, something was illuminated in the seemingly endless rock of the mountains. It was a cavern that led to a vast network of underground tunnels. More than that, it was salvation. We've lived underground ever since, and 1 week each year we keep our hearths blazing in memory of those who came before. That's a beautiful story, but so sad. I can't believe I never heard it before. They say history is written by the victors, but I found survivors tell the more compelling tales. Thank you for allowing me to share mine. I'm far from home, Sylvia. To my knowledge, I'm the only demon on this entire landmass. It's not in my nature to feel lonely, but when demonic holidays like this roll around, I think of people I've left behind. I think of my family. I'm glad I'm not to be entirely alone here. I'm right upstairs if you ever need me. After all, I miss my family too. We had this holiday tradition where we'd all wear blindfolds and touch gross stuff. Good times. I've lived among humans for years and still you managed to baffle me. Thanks, all the same. I'm not sure I realized how much this particular holiday meant to me until just now. It's not altogether irritating to be sharing it with you. Hot enough for you. With that, however, I'm gonna have to say we're calling it a stream because I don't see us beating the competition in 15 minutes, mostly. So, I hope you folks had a good time. I did. We'll see each other tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hopefully with Pokemon Scarlet, if I can find it, and if Void is down for it. So, thank you. Love you, folks. Peace out. Oh my god.